Hi peaches, it's Shaaba. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for clicking on another video. Okay, the video you have all been requesting. Today I'm gonna do a little white wedding dress reveal. Ba-ding! As you probably know because I haven't shut up about it, Jamie and I got married a couple weeks ago and we posted a couple of photos. Our friends were sharing things on stories and a lot of you have been like, oh my gosh, you guys look amazing. You are so sweet. A lot went into those looks, so I wanted to talk through them with you. I will be doing one for my Asian dress, the jewelry, the makeup, talking about the mehndi next week. But today I thought I'd cover the white Western wedding dress. So anyway, I did a video 2 years ago, thank you COVID for delaying our wedding plans, where I went to the beautiful Abigail's collection and the groom's room. If you haven't watched the video where I jumped into loads of wedding dresses and gave you a little sneak peek as to the reaction of the dress I finally chose, please feel free to do so. I'll pop the link downstairs in the description box. I definitely did try on all sorts, from ball gowns to short dresses, and then I found the one. And I know dresses aren't everything, fashion isn't everything. I was just happy to marry Jamie. I'd have done so in a bin bag if I totally had to. But at the same time, it was such a wonderful experience. It was super overwhelming because there's so much pressure put on finding the perfect dress. But I didn't listen to any of that, and Abby made that really easy. She really cornered onto what I thought and wanted, and I'm so grateful for, because I've since and before gone wedding bridal dress shopping for other people and I have not seen people do their job as well as Abby can. So seriously, she's not even paying me to say this. I really love Abby. I think she's so remarkable at what she does. So if you are looking for a bridal dress, please go and take a look at Abigail's collection in Essex. You will not be disappointed. There is definitely a reason why they have a bajillion awards, and I will also link to Abigail's collection downstairs in the description box. But for now, let's go back in time to the bit of that video that you didn't see. I am now going to show you my first time wearing that dress with the reactions. I tried it on twice, you'll see both times, and disclaimer, I had black hair, like fully black hair, and it's just a very different look. Also just pointing out that the quality of this video is nothing like the quality that we film on now. I apologise, but we'll be back. We'll be back in HD quality very soon. I just think that would be the case.
Is she unhappy that she's liking dresses?
Yes I am, okay.
I think she might have found something that she thought she might not have liked.
Jamie, I'm sorry my love, I think you need to disappear again.
Just go in there.
I think I know what's gonna happen.
Oh gosh.
She's gonna have two.
Let's open this one.
Oh gosh, Shaaba, I cannot tell you how good you look, but this is about how you feel and you have to think about that, okay?
Single tear, is what we wanted.
Hi Kendall.
Oh, you're right.
Are you ready?
Oh, that's my favourite. I liked the first one more than
The one we just did.
and that is more similar to the first. What's the backstory?
Shaaba, tell the girls how you feel. This is so key because we need to keep focused on how these dresses make you feel. Because if we start asking each other
how we
opinions,
feel,
it becomes
then it's going to
very
be
hard for
influenced.
you.
Yeah.
I think this could be.
Really? From my perspective, you look like that is the one for you.
And I think that's a lovely observation, yeah.
I'm kind of reluctant to try others on in case I like them more than this.
You're almost now at a point saying,
I don't
want to ruin this. I love this. If this was the only dress on earth, I would be so happy in this. But I'm fairly confident we can try some others on without you becoming too confused.
Is this the right length that it would sit at? Would it
No,
make
the
this noise?
length, the hem would be altered up according to the heel height.
Okay, so it would
So
not.
it would be,
it
you would
wouldn't
be
drive
able
on
to
the
walk
floor,
without
yeah.
going
Okay.
high.
Okay.
We'd be bustled in
And I
the
can dance to
evening.
this.
Well, you do the bridal wiggle, which is usually kind of this. You know, if you want to go all out and do a full-on, yeah, that's a fabulous bridal doll. Okay, let's get you in there. We'll let Jamie in. Okay, sweetie. Ready?
Just a little.
Yay!
It's the one, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
Look, she's glowing like she's pregnant.
Excuse me?
Looks like a glow.
This is the bridal dress. You look pregnant.
No, the glow. Look at her glow.
With the bouquet, like it just. I think, yeah.
So it is a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you
It
look
is
happy
elegant
in
now. The little buttons at the back.
It's not booby.
It's like
It's not.
modest but sexy and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Nanny's going to be like, oh, it's too short.
No,
lovely.
And I feel like we can, like, yeah, dance. Yeah.
You feel comfortable.
Yes.
Turn back to the guys once more.
Yeah, no, it looks nice because like it's tight and like it shows your boobs but it's covered at the same time, so it's like. And the pockets.
No, I love that.
I got the pockets from mum.
Oh my god, I'm ready to get married.
Oh,
Yay!
well, congratulations. You look
Okay. Well
stunning.
done. Alhamdulillah.
Well done.
At least you managed to find something you love.
Yeah.
And you're confident and,
And I
you're
look
happy.
good in.
Yes.
And you like it.
And you feel great, right?
I really do. I really do. There you go. I look back at that with very happy memories. That was such a fun time. It was so weird to be wearing bridal dresses. Everyone thought I would go for something super lacy, very different, you know, very busy. Some people even suggesting something coloured. And I know that what I went for was actually super simple. It was one of the most basic dresses. And I don't know why I never would have thought that that's what I would have gone for. But you know what? This one just felt right. It really did. And I think also because my Asian one was like super detailed, I just wanted something really not. I felt sexy and I felt confident. That's the word. I felt confident for a celebration that was causing me a lot of, not stress, but like just overwhelm, right? I knew that I felt good in it, and that is exactly what I needed. I particularly really loved the detailing on the waistband and on the cuffs. It's something that I hadn't seen before. Again, I never thought I would go for something that was like diamond-y or sparkly in any sense of the word. It just felt right. It almost gave like a bit of a nod to something that felt Asian, and it meant that it was still simple, but not entirely simple because there was something on it, if that makes sense. So I think that's what was pleasing my brain. And perhaps most importantly, from my feminist point of view, I loved the fact that it had pockets. My dress had pockets. I'd never seen a wedding dress with pockets before. I didn't even end up using the pockets. It was just so great to know that they were there, because so much of women's clothing do not have decent pockets at all, but I absolutely could have fit in there a tampon if I needed it, a sanitary pad, a wallet, a phone. And the material was so nice. I know it's quite traditional. It was like a sort of thick kind of satiny material. If I wasn't thinking of my body and I just like envisaged the perfect wedding dress, I was thinking of the kind of dresses that like Miley Cyrus wore or Ariana Grande wore. Effortless. This sort of slinky Marilyn Monroe. But at the same time, I knew that I would never be able to wear one of those dresses and feel super comfortable, because I don't like the fact that there's not a lot of structure in those dresses. So I feel like this dress was a perfect mix of the two. It gave me that shiny, silky feel that was really simple, but that also had the structure to hold me in place where I feel like I needed that. And there you have it, friends, my wedding dress. Now, as you know, a dress is not the only thing that makes up a bridal look. I also had a veil to choose. There was a little bit of drama to do with this veil, let me tell you. You have to remember that I chose this dress over 2 years ago, and so initially I wore it with a very plain veil. It was like long and it was just net. It was just tulle on my head. And coming up to the wedding, I was just like, I'm different now. Yes, I still love the dress being plain, but I wanted the veil to be something else. And I was a terrible bride. I caused a lot of stress to Abby. I think it was like less than 2 months before the wedding. I was like, I'm not happy with the veil. I'm sorry, I feel like I need to change it. So in the end, I came in, I was looking at a bunch of different ones with sparkles, ones with flowers. I settled on one that had like some large kind of ivy type flowers going down it, which was nice. But then Abby came in like the babe that she is, had just gone to like a bridal curation show and was like, Shaaba, I found you the perfect veil and I want you to wear it. And I was like, oh no. Such a last minute change. She was like, I don't even know if I can order it in time. This is like a week before the wedding. And I thought, well, let's see. It was a beautiful veil, but I actually ended up taking both with me to the morning of the wedding. I tried on both and I ended up going for, Abby knows best, she really is a guru, for the veil that Abby had picked second time round. It had like a little element, a touch, a hint of sparkle that matched the dress, and these beautiful 3D flowers that I'd not seen before. My reservation to the veils initially was that it was so long and dramatic. I was like, oh, who are people gonna think I am? Princess Diana or something? I actually remember saying that and everyone's like, no babe, it's your wedding day. And I'm like, I know, but still. But I'm really glad I did it, you know, because it complemented the dress beautifully. Moving on to hair and makeup, this is honestly my most frequent question on Instagram DMs leading up to the wedding. I cannot tell you the amount of people that message just like, Shaaba, are you gonna keep pink hair for the wedding day? And I was like, I wasn't gonna keep this a surprise, but maybe I should now because there's so much anticipation. I did indeed keep my pink hair for the wedding day. I kept it with the black roots just because I love the look. I like the pink to black look. It's a little bit faded right now, but on the wedding day it totally wasn't. I timed it perfectly, and I know that there is a high chance that in 20 years time I'll look back and be like, Shaaba, why was your hair pink? Why did you immortalize that on your wedding day? The reality is, it's what I love now. F what happens in 20 years time. I looked hot. I looked amazing, and I'm really glad I had the pink hair. Honestly, the thing that like solidified it for me was I saw my mother-in-law. I can say that now because she's actually my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law's wedding photos, and she had feathers in her bouquet. And I was just like, whoa, that is such a vibe. Like, that's certainly not an in thing to do now, but I love the fact that it made her so happy then, and who cares what fashion dictates you should have or whether something is timeless. If you like it, you go for it. That is what I told myself, and that is what I'm telling to you, my lovely people hopefully planning weddings. You know, that's just a rule for life. If you like it, go for it. As long as it's not hurting anyone, enjoy. So yes, I did have my hair pink. Super curly and mostly up, but also quite messy with some bits sort of hanging out. The wonderful Ashley Bunce, who's an incredible MUA, who also did my shoot with Linda Blacker and had also styled me for the British LGBT Awards in terms of hair and makeup. I got my outfit myself, but wow, she's incredible. Again, for want of being a little bit different, I also went for like a really bold makeup look. I wanted something that was like a shocking pink and that wasn't just plain and simple. And I think Ashley did an amazing job. I felt like a total airbrushed princess that day. And when the professional photos and videos come out, I will absolutely be showing you a lot more, and also of Jamie's outfit too. Now, shoes. I understand that shoes are a big part of people's wedding looks. Some people go for Jimmy shoes, some people go for Prada. Shaaba went for a very simple Converse. I wore the Converse on both days of my wedding, both my Asian bridal Mandy day and also on my Western wedding day. It was important for me to be comfortable. I hate the fact that heels make me grumpy. I wanted to be able to dance the night away and run and hug and jump up and down with all of my loved ones, and I just felt that trainers would be best for that. So I had some Converses that for the wedding that was supposed to happen 2 dates before, because this is the 3rd time that we had to arrange it for COVID, my lovely in-laws had bought me these Converses that were white with little gold detailings, and it was just absolutely perfect. So I had actually worn them multiple times beforehand because I wasn't going to have just these gorgeous shoes sitting in my cupboard for 2 years. But yeah, I'm glad I bought them for the wedding. And again, a little tip for you friends, just because something is supposed to be important for other people, some people put so much emphasis on shoes, it wasn't an important aspect for me. Comfort was an important aspect for me, but it didn't matter to me to have new shoes, high heels, sparkly shoes, shoes that I know that I would never have worn again. That's what I did for me. So again, just do things for you, make sure that you are happy. In terms of jewelry, there's not really too much to talk about. I had my bridal henna, which is fading now, it's very sad. I have my wedding ring, which is a little bit different. I had this gorgeous vintage ring that Christine had let me borrow as my something borrowed, which was really sweet, which belonged to her aunt, and it's from the 20s. And then on the morning of the wedding, Jamie also gave me this ring. It's a beautiful blue gem with 6 little white gems on either side, so 7 in total, which is an important number to me. And it was also my something blue and something new for the wedding. I wear it all the time now. This is my constant set of rings at the moment. And finally, my earrings. I wore some pearl drop earrings that my mum had given to me for a special occasion. I went really simple. I didn't have a necklace. I didn't do anything else really in terms of jewelry because I wanted the dress to just sparkle and speak for itself. And the final thing to talk to you about is the bouquet. So this is my bouquet. This may be a controversial decision, but I actually went for an artificial bouquet because I don't like to see flowers die. It honestly makes me sad. If I'm on my period, it'll even make me cry. It's this whole thing. And so when it came to floristry for the wedding, I didn't want that for a part of the wedding, but I did kind of want to keep it. And so I was like, hey, if I have it artificial, then I can keep it for a while, like forever, right? I'll just stick it in a vase somewhere and they will always look the same. And I'm really glad that I did. The wonderful Vicky from Simply Stunning Flowers did my lovely bouquet. I will give you the link to all of the supplies that I'm talking about, by the way, in a blog post coming up very soon. We made sure all of them were absolutely LGBT plus friendly and they were all incredible people. I wanted my bouquet to be particularly small. Sometimes bouquets can be absolutely huge, but they're also really heavy, and I just didn't want to have to carry around such a large lump on the day. We included some globe thistles in there for a little nod to Jamie's Scottish heritage. We also included some roses. My nana used to call me Rose. The bridesmaids did have real flowers. They had real flowers in smaller little bouquets, and the reason for that was because I just wanted to make sure that Lucy in particular, who is blind, was able to immerse herself in that part of it. So I totally appreciate that the smell was very important. And there you go, this was my look. So these are the only 2 photos that I can show you right now because they're the only photos that I have, but as soon as we get them back from the photographers, we will be doing a little album reveal and react. We'll look at them probably for the first time with you. So yeah, I'll let you know when that's going to happen. There you go. I hope that wasn't underwhelming. I hope the reveal was everything you expected it to be. Did you think I'd go for such a dress? If you have had a wedding dress in the past, please feel free to tell me what yours look like. I would love to know. And also what you did with it afterwards. I'm really in 2 minds as to whether I should get rid of it or keep it. But for now, I will love you and leave you. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you next time with another video. Be kind and have a great day. Bye.